Imagine doing things for your boss that you'd never do for your husband. Secret meetings, late night drinks, even personal favors. But what happens when your husband finds out, exposes everything, and leaves you for good? This isn't just betrayal. This is the kind of mistake that destroys lives. And when my husband finally got his revenge, I realized too late I had lost everything. My name is Clara. I'm 32, and I was married to David, 35, for almost 8 years. David is a simple man, an IT technician, calm, kind, and very loyal. We lived in a quiet suburb outside Dallas, and to everyone around us, we looked like the perfect couple. But my ambition was different from his. I worked as an executive assistant at a finance company, and my boss, Andrew, 40, was charming, powerful, and the kind of man who knew how to make a woman feel important. At first, it was harmless. Andrew asked me to stay late at work for meetings. Then it became dinners. Then weekend trips I told David were company events. David trusted me completely, never questioned my excuses, never doubted where I was. He'd stay home, cook for me, and even prepare lunch for the next day. I should have appreciated him, but instead I began comparing him to Andrew, his confidence, his expensive suits, his ability to command respect. It wasn't long before I started doing things for Andrew I had never done for David. Picking out his clothes for meetings, laughing at his jokes even when they weren't funny, sitting a little too close during late-night work sessions. And eventually, one night after a business trip to Houston, I crossed the line completely. I told myself it was just once, but one time became many. And soon I was living a double life, David at home, Andrew at work. I thought I was clever, hiding texts under fake contact names, deleting emails, sneaking calls in the bathroom. What I didn't know was that David had already noticed the change in me. He didn't confront me right away. Instead, he stayed quiet and watched. One night, after I came home late smelling of cologne that wasn't David's, he simply said, "Clara, if you're hiding something, I'll find out. And when I do, there's no coming back." His voice was calm, but his eyes told me he wasn't guessing anymore. He already knew. 2 weeks later, my world collapsed. It started at the office. My coworkers were whispering, looking at me strangely. I opened my phone to see dozens of unread messages, friends, cousins, even my mother asking what had happened. Then I saw it. David had posted on social media. Screenshots of my texts with Andrew, photos of us together at a hotel lobby, even receipts from dinners I told him were business meetings. His caption was brutal. My wife, Clara, gave her loyalty to her boss instead of her husband. I wish Andrew good luck because he just inherited a liar. Within hours, the post went viral in our community. Everyone knew. My boss's wife knew. She stormed into the office, screaming at Andrew, throwing his phone at him in front of the entire staff. Andrew tried to downplay it, but it was too late. His reputation crumbled, and so did mine. By the end of the day, HR escorted both of us out. Fired. When I went home to confront David, the locks had been changed. My clothes, my shoes, even the little jewelry he bought me over the years were stuffed in trash bags on the porch. There was a note taped to the door. "You did things for him you'd never do for me. Now do them without my name. We're done." The humiliation didn't stop there. David made sure everyone knew the truth. My family stopped talking to me, ashamed of what I had done. Friends distanced themselves. Andrew cut me off completely after his wife took half his assets in divorce. And me? I was left with nothing. No job, no husband, no dignity. Months later, I saw David at a grocery store. He looked better than ever, smiling, standing next to a woman who clearly adored him. He didn't even look at me. That's when it hit me. My betrayal didn't just cost me my marriage. It cost me the one man who truly loved me. David's revenge wasn't anger or violence. It was truth. By exposing me, he didn't just leave. I lost everything I thought I was gaining. And now, every night I sit alone, haunted by the memory of what I threw away for nothing. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.